As Chris was walking away from the house, I called out, "See you tomorrow on the way to school." Chris turned, nodded kind of goofily and waved sort of like he was trying to clear the fog from a window pane. As he slipped out of sight I shouted, "Cool, CYA then buddy." At supper that night, John struck up a conversation with me. That rarely happened at the table, because, as I said before, my grandparents are firm believers that kids shouldn't be seen or heard. "So Alvin, how has school been?" John asked. I was a little caught off guard by the question, but I quickly recovered. Oh yeah, it's mostly okay," I said while trying to cut my chicken breast. It took me a second or two to realize I was using the wrong side of the knife. "Making lots of friends, I expect," John said, even though he knew I hadn't been. I shook my head. "Nah, just one. I got a few school buds I hang out with between classes, but just the one friend." "You have a new friend?" Mom asked a little too loudly and excitedly. I nodded since I'd just jammed a large bite of chicken into my mouth. I chewed several times and swallowed part of it before I responded. "Yeah, he came over after school today for a while," I said, reaching for my glass of water. I caught grandmother gazing at me disapprovingly. Apparently she didn't like the fact that I'd brought a stranger into her house. "Does this boy have a name?" John asked after taking a sip of whatever it was he was drinking. I knew it wasn't water because it wasn't clear. I nodded again. "Chris."